So, I'm ready for story time. Because of this group healing session that I did, not this past Saturday, Saturday before, I've been on this loopy mode where I was. And because of this loopy mode, I was triggered again. And so I'm ready to share what I've experienced with what I learned about myself. So I grew up in an extremely codependent household. So if you don't know what codependent is, look it up. It's you're constantly, almost like a form of people pleasing. You're always trying to make sure everybody else is good before yourself. So that's how I grew up. And so when I finally got away from my son's father and I was living with my father and went to school, did all the things, went to hair school, did hair school. I was just kind of building myself up, but I still couldn't find myself, right? And I was still like so sad and looking at all these stupid movies and watching the movies and figuring out this is what love is and I don't have it and feeling so lonely, right? Drinking lots of alcohol, just being in my own misery, right? So then I was online dating, stumbled upon my now husband, and when we first met, it was like boom, it was like extreme love bombing. I'm pretty sure you saw it in my videos, and I was shocked because the other people I've talked to in the past are very much like distant. So the whole extreme love bombing was like, oh my god, this is what it is, this is what it's about, right? I didn't know it was a facade at the time. Anyways, fell for it. And I did not see insecurities. I did not see his insecurities at all. I didn't even recognize my own, right? So, let's fast forward, constantly looking for a job. He's looking to provide. He's saying, I want to provide, and all this stuff, and really speaking it, and he has no problem getting a job, which is great because my son's father was terrible at jobs, did not want to keep a job, had a problem with authority. So it's like, yeah, okay, he is enthusiastic. Sure, that's a good quality, right? I did not recognize the insecurity at the time. So my codependency kicked in because I was not aware of codependency then. And I'm like, yes, let's help this man strive. He's gonna take care of me, he's gonna take care of Tyler, he's gonna take care of like if we have kids, if we get married, blah blah. Like I was painting this whole delusional picture in my head, right? And because it's something I never had when I was younger, like a family together. So I was hoping for something like that. So fast forward, this man has gone through 38 jobs. He's 37, and that courage and that uplifting motivation that I used to give him and all my heart, like, yeah, do this, do that. No, that's gone. That has sailed. Now I'm like, no, like, cannot continue to switch jobs. So currently making decent amount of money here at his one job, and since my healing session, my guards have been a little down, a little bit more flowy, a little less sharp, and kind of just being me. And I was triggered again because I was not led to believe that he was looking for jobs. And since we just closed on the house, he springs this upon me that he has an interview. And now I'm like, whoa, we are married. Like, you're not talking to me, you're just doing this. So that sprung a whole nother trigger on me. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm so mad. Like, you're not happy. Like, I was so frustrated, right? And I'm able to look back now and realize that when I started dating him, even though it is not his fault, it is not his fault, it is not my fault because I didn't know any better. I'm starting to realize when I started dating him, it's like I was willing to put myself on hold for somebody else. It's for somebody else's growth, right? For somebody else to grow and thrive, right? To help them. That's an insecurity thing of my own I didn't realize. So now that I'm growing individually by myself, and he sprung this on me, and I'm like, no, I don't want you taking up space in my head right now. I thought I was feeling good, like we were a little bit like comfortable. We don't need a new job. Like, let's try to get life in order. Let's try to adult a little bit. And yeah, then when he sprung that on me, it was like red flag, right? I just like, so I hit that fight flight mode, and yeah, I had to do some serious inner self digging deep to find out, why am I triggered? I know this is, and I was able to locate that this is not a past trigger. Like, it's not coming into that. He created this trigger when I met him. And because I constantly gave and gave and gave and uplifted and encouraged him and said, you can do this and all this stuff. I gave a lot of myself to him to help him strive. And now he's making in the 30s an hour, okay? And I don't even make minimum wage, and I cut hair and I went to school for it. So I have let myself down trying to help this person, so my husband. So now when he comes to me and wants another job, I'm like, why aren't you happy? And then I realized then, like, it's a pattern. He's gone through so many jobs, he's done so many things, and it's because it's a cycle. He's on this carousel. Nothing's good enough. Why? Because Onyx, no, because he doesn't feel worthy. He doesn't feel good enough inside. So when this stuff starts getting tough at work and people start threatening, he takes it to heart. And I understand that. But that means he hasn't healed. And I am not going down with a sinking ship. Like, I have stood by his side 11 freaking years for this so-called, I want to provide and take care of my family. And I'm not asking him to get another job or get a better job, right? I know how to, what is that called? Consolidate. I know how to go without. He does not. And it's probably an upbringing from his past. Onyx, no. Probably an upbringing from his past. But I just wanted to kind of fill you in that I have come full circle. I have realized that I am triggered by him looking for a job, because it took my soul when we first started dating. And I don't ever want to go there again, because I had lost myself for so many years that it freaks me out, and I don't want to go back there. And I don't want him looking for a job that's going to affect the way I feel and think. So I know it's like, sounds really complicated, but I was able to locate that, and I'm so like grateful and proud of myself that I was able to locate why I'm so triggered. I mean, I had to write it down. I had to write down all the jobs and understand, like, okay, what is this feeling? Because my dad, this is not a past trauma from my childhood. My dad, he held a job. Granted, we lost the house, like I told you guys. We lost the house back in 1992, I think. But when I tell you, my dad held a job for over 40 years. When I get a job, I hold a job for longer than 2 years. Like, I could stay at a job. I was at a job longest, like 4 years. I know how to hold jobs on. I don't have high expectations of being this like amazing employer and like getting all the benefits, and like I know how to sustain a job and keep it, and recognize when it's toxic, or recognize when it's just work environment and being, words that are threat but not really, like. And my father had such great work ethic. It's just that my husband does not at all. Like, he based his self-worth off of what he gets paid. or who says good job, or that's a great job, like getting rewarded. So we are different, and I'm learning that. So I just wanted to update you guys on that little